You too, what's going on, family? Hey, today, man, we're going back to the whole Diddy situations, but today I found this video. It's titled Cuban Gooden Reveals Freaky Things Jay-Z Did at Diddy's Parties, bro. Throws Jay-Z under the bus. I really wish Cuban Gooden well, because this might put his target on his back, you know what I'm saying? So, we get straight into the video. I didn't even know that he was around. Well, I mean, yeah, I didn't know he was around these type of Diddy parties and things like that. So I'm not sure if he's trying to save himself from any lawsuits or accusations or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So we're going straight into the video. If y'all new, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's get straight into it.
You have to learn that as you walk on this path, you must stay neutral. When people interpret what's going on with you or what you're being exposed to, you have to make sure that you know your intention and you have to be accountable for your own actions. They didn't use this angle, which to me makes me laugh, because I go, oh, I get it. You made it look the way you wanted it to.
Wait, who is this? Ronnie Jones Jr. Gun Jr. goes off.
Look, but that, and if you hold it, you know how you hold it and it does the thing where, can you hear all the people? If you tap it or something, it's a live picture. Do you see what I mean? It's like, here we are, just listening to the music.
We have to ask you, as far as Cuba getting involved in regards to the Diddy story, the cases, whatever's going on. For you, as your older brother,
yeah,
how do y'all handle that conversation in regards to just his name being in the mix with all that? Do you talk to him about it, or is it more so?
Y'all better buckle up, because the tea is piping hot, because Cuba Gooding Jr. is spilling some messy details about what allegedly went down at Diddy's infamous parties, and Jay-Z's name has now been thrown into the mix. This story is wild, layered, and leaves us wondering what really happened behind those closed doors. Let's break it all the way down, step by step, because the drama here is next level. Now, for years, rumors have surrounded Diddy's extravagant parties, lavish events with whispers of questionable activities lurking in the background. But earlier this year, those rumors escalated when Rodney Little Rod Jones, a music producer, filed a federal lawsuit against Diddy, accusing him of coercion, harassment, and even worse. The allegations weren't just shocking, though. They painted a deeply disturbing picture of what allegedly happened behind closed doors. The story took an even darker turn in March 2024, the same day federal authorities raided two of Diddy's properties as part of an ongoing ST investigation. Jones's original lawsuit, filed on February 26, 2024, was amended to include an Academy Award-winning actor, Cuba Gooding Jr., as co-defendant. Jones alleges that during the chartered yacht trip between December 2022 and January 2023, Diddy introduced him to Gooding in the studio and encouraged the two to get to know each other. And Jones claims that once left alone, Gooding began touching and
Oh, nah. Like, I understand, like, you could be cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be cool with somebody. Like, you chill in the studio, you know what I'm saying? But just, like, when you get that comfortable, like, that look kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no man should be that close to you. And the way he's looking is just like, maybe there's drugs involved, liquor. Who knows? But this look kind of crazy.
Groping and fondling him without consent. The alleged allegations and actions included touching Jones's legs, upper thighs, near his groin, lower back near his buttocks, and shoulders.
And that's as NBC is learning exclusively that the music producer accusing Diddy of sexual assault and harassment is also accusing actor Cuba Gooding Jr. His producer filed the original lawsuit last month.
When Jones rejected these advances, Gooding allegedly continued, forcing Jones to forcibly push him away. The complaint even includes screenshots from a video that allegedly shows Gooding with his arm around Jones, adding a chilling visual element to the allegations. But that's not all. Jones alleges that Diddy wasn't just a bystander, he was actively grooming Jones to pass him off to powerful friends. And according to the lawsuit, Cuba Gooding Jr. was one of those friends. This isn't just about an isolated event either. Jones's complaint paints a larger picture of a manipulative environment created by Diddy.
I'm not gonna know you, bro. I feel like Cuba Gooding Jr. always had some weird vibe to him. Even though like he makes movies and things like that, but it gives off like he's a creep for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It could be me though.
Where individuals were coerced, exploited, and handed over to others in positions of power. But Jones also claims that during the same yacht trip, Diddy forced him into even more compromising situations. These included soliciting workers for inappropriate acts, and many of which were non-consensual, and encountering spiked drinks.
Now, he's saying Gooding groped and fondled him while they were on Combs' yacht. No comment from Gooding's reps yet.
Hold on. Let me read this. Throughout his time living with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones was victim of consent, unsolicited and unauthorized groping and touching of his anus by Mr. Combs. Hey, yo. Cuba began touching, groping, and fondling Mr. Jones' legs, his upper inner thighs near his groin, the small of his back near his buttocks, and his shoulders.
No comment from Gooding's reps yet.
One of the most horrifying details, Jones alleges that he woke up disoriented and nude in a bed with Diddy and two others, believing he had been spiked. This claim adds a new level of scrutiny and severity to the lawsuit, highlighting the alleged lack of agency and safety Jones experienced. The amended lawsuit names not just Diddy and Cuba Gooding Jr. though, but also Combs' son Justin, Love Records, Motown Records, and Universal Music Group as defendants. This suggests that the allegations aren't limited to personal actions. They point to an institutional pattern of enabling and covering up incidents. It's also worth noting that as of now, Cuba Gooding Jr.'s representatives have not responded to requests for comments. However, Diddy has dismissed similar lawsuits as baseless, labeling them as publicity stunts aimed at tarnishing his reputation. Well, this lawsuit is part of a much larger narrative surrounding Diddy's alleged behavior. With multiple lawsuits and investigations piling up, a troubling pattern is emerging. From allegations of grooming to coerced acts as parties on trips, the claims depict a world where power and privilege overshadow consent and accountability. And now with Cuba Gooding Jr. being named as co-defendant, the scope of the allegations has expanded even further. The idea that Diddy's inner circle may have been involved in these acts raised questions about the culture surrounding his parties and business dealings. For Cuba Gooding Jr., though, these allegations are yet another stain on an already troubled public image. The actor has faced numerous accusations in the past, including a guilty plea for forcible touching in 2022. Adding these new allegations.
Bro, this man is creepy, bro. He definitely give me creep vibes, man. Like, look at this. And that's crazy. Look at the way he's touching, like, look at his face, man. It's just like something is off about him.
Touching in 2022. Adding these new allegations to the mix makes it harder for the public to separate his name from the controversies that follow him. To be clear though, Cuba Gooding Jr. has denied the allegations made against him in Rodney Little Rod Jones' lawsuit. However, this inclusion as a co-defendant is no small matter. It adds a layer of seriousness to an already explosive situation. But here's the thing though, this isn't Cuba's first brush with controversy. His history of allegations paints a troubling pattern that's hard to ignore, because way back in 2022, the actor pleaded guilty to forcible touching in a New York nightclub. The case involved 3 women accusing him of inappropriate behavior. The prosecutors revealed it didn't stop there. Over 30 women came forward with similar accusations of groping and unwanted advances, casting a long shadow over this once bright Hollywood career.
Cuba Gooding Jr. has pleaded guilty to forcible touching after a years-long investigation. The Oscar award-winning actor accused of violating 3 different women at Manhattan night spots. He pleaded guilty to 1 count of touching a woman inappropriately at a nightclub in 2018.
2018.
Let's rewind a little bit further back to 2020 when two women, Jasmine Abbey and Kelsey Harbord, filed separate lawsuits against Gooding for incidents that allegedly occurred in 2018 and 2019. According to Abbey, the Jerry Maguire star forcibly kissed her without her consent while she was working as a cocktail waitress at the Lavo nightclub in Manhattan. Harbord, on the other hand, alleges that Gooding groped her breast at the Magic Hour rooftop bar in Midtown the following year. These cases, combined with the similar accusations, formed part of the criminal prosecution that initially led to his guilty plea, but didn't result in jail time. These lawsuits, while not recent, remain highly relevant as they add weight to the ongoing narrative surrounding Gooding's behavior. His inclusion in Jones's lawsuit ties his history of allegations to a larger, more disturbing picture.
His lawyers argued that overzealous prosecutors caught up to the fervor of the Me Too movement trying to turn commonplace gestures into crimes. Gooding is also accused of raping a woman in New York City in 2013.
But Cuba has consistently denied wrongdoing, but the sheer volume of accusations makes it increasingly difficult to separate his name from these claims. But adding another layer of complexity, Cuba's own brother Omar Gooding has spoken out about the situation. And according to Omar, their mother urged him to have a serious conversation with Cuba about the Diddy allegations and his troubling behavior. And despite his attempts, Omar says Cuba does.
Bro, I never even realized that was his brother for real. That's crazy, man. I never even knew that was his brother. So literally right now.
So listen, it's clear the family dynamic here is complicated, with Omar feeling torn between loyalty to his brother and the reality of the situation. Still, Omar Gooding emphasizes that no matter what, he'll always look out for Cuba as his brother.
Why are you on TMZ every other weekend, half naked, talking about wild? Why? And no, he's always on TMZ, and it to me, it goes back to the age difference. My mom would call me like, call your brother. I'm like, why? Why? He's not going to listen to what I say. I'm the little baby brother in his eyes. I could be 37, 47, or 57. I'm still the baby fucking brother. That's just kind of how my family is.
Well, let's really get into the part that's shaking up the internet. The allegations against Diddy are already explosive, but throw Jay-Z into the mix and this story becomes even more shocking. It's not just about Cuba Gooding's revelations anymore. This is about lawsuits that could unravel some of the biggest names in the industry. So here's where things start to heat up. A woman identified as Jane Doe filed a lawsuit alleging that both Jay-Z and Diddy essayed her when she was just 13 years old. This reportedly happened after an MTV Music Video Awards in 2000, and the details are absolutely horrifying. Jane Doe claims that she was spiked at one of Diddy's infamous after parties and then assaulted by both men. They aren't just wild rumors either. This is a formal lawsuit with serious implications. Both Jay-Z and Diddy have denied the allegations, of course, but the fact that their names are attached to such claims has people talking non-stop.
A major ruling against both P. Diddy and Jay-Z, as a judge rules a rape accuser can remain anonymous, at least for now. And the judge gets spicy in her ruling too, calling out Jay-Z's attorney for filing what she says is.
It's like you would think Jay-Z always been around Diddy for real, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like the fact that like Jay-Z's being thrown into all these accusations and lawsuits and things like that is just, Jay-Z has to know Diddy, bro. And there's no way that he was like blindsided or didn't know what Diddy was into and shit like that. So it's just like, it's very, very interesting, man.
A litany of motions that are a waste of judicial resources.
But let's break this down even further. Jane Doe's lawsuit ties into a much larger storm surrounding Diddy. He's currently facing federal charges including ST and racketeering, and he's pleaded not guilty. But that's not all. Texas lawyer Tony Busby, who represents Jane Doe, says his firm is handling over 150 similar cases against Diddy.
Hey man, we're gonna stop it right there though. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. This is I don't know what you think anymore, man. Just at this point, just throw out the whole Hollywood. Just throw them out, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's like all of them are doing some shit that they shouldn't be doing. But hey, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we go, man.